If at any point you have any questions, feel free to stop me and let me know, and I'll be more than glad to answer them. But to really get started today, I want to go over our agenda. So here's a little peek at what we're going to visit today. So I'm going to go over a welcome, some of the technology required for the program, how the course registration works, along with how you actually track attendance in the course room, and the outline of your course that you'll be taking in the first term. We'll go over the writing APA style, as well as how our e-textbooks work, some of the resources, and then I'll be going over a tutorial for you so you can see what it's actually like in the course room, and then we'll do a Q&A at the end if there's any questions that we may have missed. So again, welcome everyone. I understand everyone's lives are busy, so I won't take up too much of your time, and I do want to thank you for joining and for starting your academic journey. Your commitment and your family's commitment are going to help you achieve your aspirations, as we do set the bar high in terms of degree standards, and with the resources that we provide you, you should be able to blow them out of the water. We do care about presenting opportunities to you that can provide you the most it can inside and outside of the course room, either through networking events or through your first semester experience. So quickly to view our vision and mission. Here at California Intercontinental University, we offer relevant, in-demand, accredited online programs designed to enhance each student's professional career. CIU is committed to equip the next generation of business professionals, leaders, and entrepreneurs with the confidence, qualifications, and competence to succeed in the global business community and economy. And our vision here at CIU is to become the university of choice for entrepreneurial professionals around the globe who are seeking a student-centered, skill-based online education to help enhance them and their careers, and as well as improving their lives. So kind of what these mission and vision do, these are our guiding words that we use to make decisions and to provide you resources, as well as they help develop our pillars. So to quickly view our pillars, our first pillar is to keep it personal. We do this through multiple versions of support that we offer, like technical support and tutoring services, all while we find ways to encourage you inside and outside of the course room. Our second pillar is to make it accessible, as we do this by providing worldwide education at an as affordable as you can. And we make it affordable through FAFSA, scholarships, flexible payment plans. And we do all this while embodying the entrepreneurial spirit. So here at CIU, we're a university built by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. And we want to help drive people to lead, grow, and create, all while they accomplish their aspirations. And through each one of these pillars, we create new methods of success for each student. Oh. Now, let me hop off my soapbox and we'll talk a little bit about the technology requirements for the program. So here at CIU, it's really simple to accomplish the program because all you would need is a computer with a reliable connection to the internet in order to proceed. And a computer can be anything from a laptop to a desktop computer, but you will require a computer for the program. So for your computer, we do provide you with a Microsoft Office 365 account. So what this gives you is Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, and a lot more programs that are free to you to help you accomplish your program. Then the cool part about the Microsoft Office 365 is you can download it onto your computer, or if you're somewhere else, you can always access Microsoft Office through your email, in case you want to start something through there. And for our program, we do recommend using Google Chrome. Google Chrome, we know that it works with our online Learn Center and platforms. So it's a really easy, free, user-friendly browser I highly suggest getting. You'll also, it's suggested to have the Adobe Acrobat Reader. This will allow you to view PDFs and download them onto your computer from your course room. And if you ever run into any issues at all, whether it's forgetting your passwords, emails not working, you're having an issue uploading an assignment, You can always go to caluniversity.edu/help to get some assistance. So I do want to visit our email policy. I think it's important to mention this as of because during this last term, it became official that all emails addressed to students from anyone here at the university is going to be through your email that we provide you. You will be getting a email that'll be the beginning part will be special to you, and that'll be at student.caluniversity.edu. And we'll provide that to you, and that's how we'll communicate with you as well. So I'm going to explain really quick the student portal and the Learn Center. So these are the two areas that you'll have access to. The student portal, you'll spend less time here than in the Learn Center, but the student portal is like the administrative headquarters for you. So you'll find degree audits here, which will allow you to see where you're at in your program and how many credits you've achieved. You'll be able to see your schedule, which allows you to see upcoming classes or classes that you still have remaining in your program. You'll be able to see your current grades and your account/payment information. So the account and payment information, you'll be able to see if you have any leftover balance, or maybe you have extra funds in there that you may receive in a stipend check. Then you'll also be able to update your personal information in here. So you'll be able to request a change in case you have an address change. And that'll be important for if we have to mail you anything. And you'll also be able to get a student ID here. A student ID can help you find some neat little discounts around the place, as well as some places require it in order for you to receive some financial aid or scholarships to prove that you're in school. And now the Learn Center. So the Learn Center is the bread and butter of our program. You're going to spend like 90% of your time in here. So this is where you'll be able to access your courses. So we use a platform called Moodle, which is really easy for the user, so that it makes it so your classes are even easier. So inside here, you do have the Student Resource Center, which houses tutor.com, the APA template, and the Turnitin sandbox. But the Student Resource Center is where you can find a bunch of knowledge-based help for yourself. So let's say you want to find out how to download some of our resources. You need access to tutor.com, which you'll be using in your first class. All of this can be found in the Student Resource Center. And speaking of tutor.com, tutor.com is a 24/7 tutoring service provided to you that covers over 250 subjects. So you're given access to tutoring services to help you go through your course. You're also given access to an APA template. So as I mentioned, we do use a business writing style, which is APA. You will be given a template to really help you out with that. It's simple pull and plug. You just take out what's in there and put what you need in there. For example, like it'll say name here, and then you'll put your name, you'll fill it out so that you follow the APA template, and then over time, you'll just get better with it. There's also some resources to help you with APA that we can provide to you once you're in class. You'll also have the Learn Online Library. The LIRN is our online library where you can find knowledge-based articles, professional articles, peer-reviewed articles to help you with your studies, or if you need to support your thesis/paper. Inside the Student Resource Center, you'll also find the Turnitin sandbox, which is where you can check to see for plagiarism on your paper. So sometimes you may not cite a source, and the paper will recognize that, and they'll consider it plagiarism. And we do monitor plagiarism for higher levels, and we just want to make sure that you have the opportunity to check, and you go, oh, maybe I missed something or forgot to erase something. That way, that Turnitin sandbox can help you. And I'm going to show you all of this because we're going to be doing a demonstration tutorial of the Learn Center. So here is a sneak peek at the academic calendar. You can find this within our catalog. And we are currently in term 6, which ends this Sunday. And your courses will begin Monday, September 28th, which is term 7. We're coming up on term 7. There is term breaks throughout the year. As you can see, there's a term break around springtime, a term break around the summer, and then there is It's not technically considered a term break, but there is a break between the end of December to the beginning of January, which you can kind of see between term 8 and term 1. And again, this can all be found within the academic calendar inside the catalog. So here is a look at the course registration. You are automatically assigned for classes by us. You do not have to go through the hassle of waiting till midnight for a class to become available, and then you try and get in and then find out you're not going to get in. We do all of that for you. We register you for your classes automatically, and during the first week of the term, you need to make sure if you don't you want to add or drop a class, it has to be done. All changes must be done during week 1 per our policy. But a sneak peek at the program, is everyone here in the associates?
Yes.
Yes? Darian, are you in the associates program?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. So I'll just review the associates. The associates is 20 courses, which is 60 credits, with 11 of your credits being in general education / core classes, and then 9 specialization courses. That's like a sneak peek at the program. And the great part about our associate's degrees is they transfer into our bachelor's degree. So once you complete your associates, you're halfway done your bachelor's already, which is it's really nice. And then you can move on to some of the other classes. Okay. And that's like a little peek at course registration. But for when you're in class, you need to be making sure that you're tracking your attendance. And you must attend your class each week, because if you miss a week, you're missing all these assignments. There's usually you can't go more than 4 days without missing something. So to track attendance, and tracking attendance is important because you could lose financial aid if you reach a certain amount of time outside of the course room. So for tracking attendance, you need to make sure that you either submit an assignment, take an exam or a quiz, or post in one of the discussion forums or warm-up forums. It's really simple. It's pretty much you got to do something once you're in there, but it has to be done in your actual course. So like examples of not attendance, like things that you may do that does not track attendance, logging in does not count as attendance for the program. You have to do something, as well as using the resources, the tutoring service, student resources, using the help form. All of that does not count either. You need to post inside your classroom something in order to track attendance. And non-participation in week 1 will result in a program cancellation. And if you would like to continue to receive any scholarships provided by us here at CIU, you need to make sure that you maintain a 2.7 GPA. So some commonly asked questions, who should I contact for technical support? You can always submit a ticket via caluniversity.edu/help. There's a link inside the Learn Center, as well as you can just go to the website. Where can I access my degree audits or update my personal information? Both of these can be done in the student portal at myportal.caluniversity.edu, and you'll be given login details for those later. As well as when is my course accessible? So this is a new policy to help students. It says here first day of class, which is Monday, but we're actually going to be giving you access to the course once you are fully enrolled starting Friday, so that you can kind of over the weekend explore, feel comfortable, and maybe even get a head start on your work. And do I have to participate in class weekly? Yes, you need to make sure that you're participating in the course each week, or else you will be behind. So here is a sneak peek at the course you're going to be taking, and I'm going to be showing you the actual course as well. So our undergraduate program, no matter what program you're starting, you'll start in ACE 100. It's Accelerate, Connect, Equipped, and during the first week, you're going to have a bio post, which will be due on Monday. This happens at the beginning of every class. It's really short, and the question is something as simple as, what is tell us a little bit about yourself, your educational goals, and a couple pieces of technology you can't live without. Very simple. Doesn't have to be long. It's so that you can introduce yourself to the class and start to feel comfortable and get chatting with each other. You'll be able to review the instruction materials as well as participate in warm-up and discussion questions. There's a syllabus quiz that'll be due by Sunday, and then an assignment that'll be due by Sunday. So when we provide you with our times in the course room, so for example, the assignment will be due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. There is a clock provided to you in the Learn Center so that you know what time it is here on the Pacific Standard Time. So we do provide that for you in the course in the Learn Center on the home page, so that you can make sure you're submitting assignments on time. And this kind of repeats weeks 1 through 6 with different assignments. Each class is a little different, but I'll be showing you what ACE 100 looks like so that you can feel more comfortable about what all this gibberish I just spouted about means. So our business writing style, I touched upon it earlier. It's APA. It's we do follow a mix between the 6th and 7th edition so that you can, and pretty much what it is the style of writing. And we can provide you with a template that will help you, as well as a self-paced course, which is free, and you can do it on your own time. It doesn't count towards your grades or anything. And it's a course that helps teach you APA. For our textbooks that are provided to you in the course room, we use a source called VitalSource. So you're given access to your textbooks that you need within the course room. They're provided to you. And as a new student, the first time you use it, you're going to have to create an account, and you can just create it with your CIU email. But the bookshelf itself is also available on the it's an app, so you can download it on smartphones, on tablets, on your desktop. And if you do that, you'll have the ability to read all of your books offline. So just to review some of the student resources that we mentioned or you will be experiencing. So the LIRN online library is available with tons of peer-reviewed, professional-reviewed articles. There's tutor.com, which is a 24/7 tutoring service provided to you. You're given a premium Grammarly account, which helps you with writing. It helps you with grammar and sentence structure. And we give you the details as well for that inside the Student Resource Center. There's your Student Services Advisor. This is someone who's dedicated to you to help you accomplishing your degree. There's the Turnitin Sandbox, which is the plagiarism scanner that can be found inside the Student Resource Center. And then there's also a ton of knowledge-based videos to help you in our CIU YouTube channel, as well as this is where the presentation is going to be if you ever want to reference it. So, and here's a sneak peek at our staff directory. So we have Joanna Amaral and Rita Garcia in the financial aid department. Joanna sees students A through K, and Rita sees students L through Z. If you ever need transcripts or need to request transcripts from another school, you can reach out to Gina Borelli or fill out our transcript request form. If you ever have questions about your student account, you can speak with Isaac Garcia. He's one of our student accountants here. And if you ever just have questions and don't know where to go, you can always go to caluniversity.edu/help. So before I move on to the tutorial, does anyone have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Not yet? Perfect. Nope. So I am going to show you, 1, how to get to the Learn Center, and then 2, how to navigate the Learn Center in this tutorial. So you're going to be provided with a link that'll allow you to get to the class. But in case you lose it or it goes missing, here's a foolproof way to get into your classroom. So to do so, you're going to go to caluniversity.edu, go to our website where you had to apply for the program. From here, you'll be able to go to Students, and then under Students, you'll see the Learn Center. This is where you're going to go. This is where your classes are. And once you click on it, it'll bring a page for you to open up your login details. I'm not going to do so because I already logged in. So I'm logged in here as Bobby Boucher. And here is the home page. So from here, you can see what time it is here on the Pacific Standard Time so that you can make sure you're submitting your assignments on time. That's provided to you. This is the home page. We do announcements here as well, as in, for example, the Labor Day announcement where the administrative office was closed, examples of how to use the Turnitin plagiarism scanner. You'll see a lot of stuff from me and Alex Ukonglu in here. And then here, I'm going to go over some of the tabs. So this is a sidebar. You're going to use this a lot to navigate your courses and do stuff. So really quick, I'm going to show you what the other bars do. So this is the My Courses tab. If you click here, you'll be able to see all the courses that you're involved in, and you'll be able to access them. If you click on the student portal, that's where it will bring you, is to the student portal. If you go to the Student Resource Center, this is where you can find a bunch of those assistances and resources that I mentioned, as in tutor.com, our templates. If you go to important resources, you can find our student handbook, a transcript request form, the academic calendar, our course catalog where you can find tuition prices, student rights, responsibilities, programs, and class details. Our book list, if you ever do want a book from a class that you really enjoyed or found a lot of use out of. Details about who your student service advisor is. So Eduardo Hernandez sees students A through K, and Tina Esmino Bar sees students L through Z. Then it gives you some details on how the VitalSource bookshelf works, how tutorials on Microsoft Office, how to get it, and some help here, as well as how to get to your Grammarly, how to install it onto your computer, and then the student Turnitin sandbox that we mentioned earlier. And then there's also a help tab up here where if you go here and have any questions that your professor can't answer, because your professor is going to be able to answer almost all of your questions, you can always come here and request help. So I'm going to go back home and we're actually going to go into the course now. So you can always go to the My Courses tab, like I mentioned earlier, but I use this sidebar all the time. So from here, you can see I'm in a few classes and we're going to go into the ACE 100. This is where you're going to see your class. And then as you see, once I click on it, it opens up a new tab, new bars for you here. So once you're here, you'll see Start Here section and then weeks 1 through 6 and some extra resources. So to start here, click on the Start Here section and you'll be able to go through and see the course syllabus, the instructor info and how to navigate the course. In the instructor information, you're also going to be able to find their biography that tells you a little bit about them, when their office hours are, if you would like to try and plan a meeting with them. You'll be able to see weekly course announcements and a Q&A form. So to go to the next week, you can always go to the bottom right and click where the next week would be. I use this sidebar though, because it is significantly easier. So I'm just going to click on week 1. So once you're in week 1, it's going to tell you what you're going to be learning that week. Here you'll see all of your assignments that are due. If anything has bold print with a date on it, that is when it is due. So you need to make sure you're completing it by this date to earn full credit in terms of submitting your paper on time. So for week 1, you're going to have your Introduce Yourself assignment. You're going to have a course warm-up due by Wednesday. You're going to have a discussion question, which I'll show you in a minute how that works. A discussion question proposes you with a question that you have to answer by Wednesday, and then you have to respond to 2 of your classmates by Sunday. You'll have a week 1 assignment due on Sunday and a syllabus and catalog quiz where you can have the syllabus pulled up to help you, because the purpose is for you to know how to use the syllabus and what details it provides you. And then as you go through, you can always check these off to remind yourself, okay, I did that. I need to make sure I do this the rest of this week. And in week 1, you can see each of the assignments described above. So here, for example, in your introduce yourself assignment, you'll click on it, and this will tell you what you have to do. And you can click add a new discussion, put your post, the name of your post, and then type your post up. I highly suggest anytime you're writing a post, write it inside a Word document, because if you leave this tab in any way or refresh the page, it cancels your post. So write it inside a Word document through Office 365 that we provide you, then copy and paste. So you'll click here to go back to the week, and I'm going to show you the discussion question. So you're provided with a bunch of information, and you need to answer the following. So you're going to take a moment to answer all of these questions for your discussion question. And to earn full credit, you need to post your post by Wednesday and then respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. So as you can see here, when someone puts a post, you'll put the name of it and then the details. So someone did this already. So you can see here that we tested it. You'll see the title of the post here and the body of their document here. And then you can always reply to a post where you can put your reply here. And that's how the discussion questions work. And then you'll have your week 1 assignment. You'll be able to follow the instructions to complete it. You'll be able to see the submission status, meaning have you submitted one yet? Is it graded by the professor? The grading criteria used to grade the paper, the last time it was modified, and any comments that you would like to make to the submission. And then to add a submission, you'll click Add Submission, and then drag your Word document into the drop box. Do not copy and paste your assignment into the box below, because your teacher requires an actual document to be submitted. We do that in case your professor runs into any issues and asks you to submit it in a different way, but always drag and drop your Word document here for your professor. And then if you go back to week 1, you'll be able to see here the catalog quiz, syllabus and catalog, where you'll attempt the quiz, and it'll provide you with questions to do so. Is there anything else that you would like to see while I am inside the the Learn Center?
No.
All right. Well, just some final words. You got this. You're not alone. There's a lot of us here to help you, and there's a lot of students who also have their own challenges, whether it's family, whether it's time management, whether it's currently out of work or looking for work or trying to move up. We're here to help you accomplish or navigate any of those challenges you're facing. And this is going to be a process. This is not something that's going to be completed in 24 hours. You're not going to be able to master it in 5 seconds. It's going to take time, but this is a time that you're dedicating to yourself and your future. So you got this. We're here for you. If you ever need my assistance, I'll be providing you my email when I send you the recorded presentation. Other than that, though, that is the end of orientation today. Is there any final questions or comments, anything anyone wants to know? I'm free to answer those now.
I think I'm good.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I'll be stopping the recording now.